In the valley where the wind moans through dead pines, I found a church with its cross laying bent and burned. The moon cast shadows over blood-stained lines where once lovers vowed, only whispers now return. Dust devils dance where our dreams once stood, whiskey bottle in my hand, feeling nothing good. Blood on the ashes, the past won't wash away. Fire in the sky, end of the judgment day. Tears turn to dust, whiskey numbs the crashes, haunted by the echoes and the blood on the ashes. A ghost town sleeps under the starlit grief, a railroad quiet but for my heavy steps alone. She left with the night like a thief in the place where love was all I'd ever known. Forgotten graves whisper of old betrayals, echo in the train's long gone sad wails. Blood on the ashes, the past won't wash away. Fire in the sky, end of the judgment day. Tears turn to dust, whiskey numbs the crashes, haunted by the echoes and the blood on the ashes. Under that old blood moon, I see her face. In every shadow, in every forsaken place, my heart's a prison of what I can't erase. The bullet's cold in my pocket, heavy with disgrace. Blood on the ashes, now it's me who must decide between the love I lost and the dark where I reside. This cursed land holds my soul ever tight. Gonna ride till morning or till I find my fight. In the dawn I'll find my way, or fall to silence where the lost spirits sway. In the shadow of a ghost town, under a blood-red moon, whiskey bottles lay forgotten beside the dusty saloon. A lone whistle cuts the silence, a train mourns souls lost. Midnight strikes its claim here, where love and faith have cause. Midnight in the revenge, where broken vows lie deep. Echoes of a cursed land, where haunted whispers creep. Through the winds that carry dust storms, over graves no crosses keep. Midnight in the revenge, it's here my secret sees. Once loved a girl like fire, in a church we planned to wed, but betrayal came a-calling, left my heart for dead. That church now lies in ashes, her memory but a ghost. In the silent crying desert, her betrayal hurts the most. A midnight in the revenge, where sorrow sows its seeds. Echoes of our laughter, and now shattered deeds. Through the storms that blot out starlight, under moons of misdeeds. Midnight in the revenge, it's here my dark heart bleeds. By the flicker of a candle, I see her face in every flame. And in the cold haunting echoes, I still whisper her name. A showdown with my demons at the edge of this cursed land. I'm the shadow in the moonlight, gun and justice in my hand. Midnight in the revenge, where past and present clash. Echoes of a gunfire under skies of ash. Through the silence of the desert, where my sorrows thrashed. Midnight in the revenge, my spirit's old and hashed. So here's to the forsaken in the hour of the night, where the lost are forever searching in the fading light. Midnight holds my story in the land of endless drifts, a tale of a haunted outlaw and the life he couldn't shift. Out where the dust storms whisper old sins, through the ghost of a town with its skeleton grins. Lonesome whistle cuts the silence, a cry in the night. Under the moon's cold watch, I recite my plight. Blood on the devil's deal, dark as the cold. Whiskey burns like the secrets that I never told. A crossroad bargain with a curse on my trail. Wild and free, till her laughter turned to ashes stolen by the breeze. I traded my soul on a bad man's word for a tale of revenge through a barrel of hurt. Blood on the devil's deal, red on my hands. Tried to wash it clean with the rain from this cursed land. A bottle for my heart, a gun for my fears, drowning in the echoes of our lost frontier.
Each line crafted resonates with the harrowing experience of making a fateful choice, revealing a narrative filled with loss and the desperate quest for redemption, all set in a desolate, ghostly landscape.
Out where the wind bites cold through canyon scars, past the ghost town where dreamers died beneath the stars. My boots kick up the tales of men whose luck ran dry. Lost souls echo round the gallows, they ain't yet learned to die. A dusty bottle whispers lies from the edge of a worn saloon. I pour the whiskey, feel the past under a blood-red moon. These boots have walked through forsaken lands, crossed the lines where the curses sands, whisper secrets in the devil's ear, every step, every mile driven by fear. Under the sky so vast, so grand, I roam a shadow in no man's land. I heard the whistle of a train like a ghost's lonesome cry, through the valley where my love's old promise lies. She was pure like dawn, her betrayal left me scorched earth. Found her whispers in a storm where our love had no worth. Her locket in my pocket, heart's picture torn and curled. In this silent desert I wander a forgotten world. These boots have tread on broken dreams, through burning churches and silent screams, echoes of gunfire, a faded cheer. Each ghostly bullet I shed no tear. Neath the heavens so stark, so bland, I walk alone, a cursed man. At the edge of an old forgotten grave, I meet my foe, bold and brave. Steel glints cold under the eye of the setting sun. 2 bullets loaded, but room for only one. The dust settles on the choices we make, revenge or redemption, what path to take. Now these boots stop at the crossroad stones, where the wind through the mesquite moans. I've chosen the trail where the wild spirits dance. In the dust of the desert I found my chance. Under the stars so silent, so grand, I lay my burdens in the cursed sand. A ballad for the souls who roam in dusty boots far from home. In the shadow of the hollow, where the cold wind moans, rests a ghost town wrapped in secrets, all dust and bones. There's a whisper amongst the timbers, neath the silver moon, of a man who traded love for pain, one wicked gem. Whiskey bottles filled with memories, empty as the night. Train whistles sing of sorrow, fading out of sight. Worn out boots tread through the past, a heart so scarred and frail, on a trail of vengeance for the love that turned the sky to hell.
the burnt church, pages charred and torn. The day the preacher lied to us, the day her vow was sworn. Redemption lost in the smoky rings, our dreams went up in flames. With every shot a memory dies, calling out their names. Whiskey bottles preach the tales, the days when justice failed. Desert stars watch silently in cold truths their veil. Echoes of a love once pure, now whispers in the world. Each footstep a reminder in this forsaken world. At the edge of cursed lands, beneath the blackened sky, face the traitors of my soul. Knew one of us would die. Through the storm of lead and rage, saw her face in every flash. The bullets wrote the final page with a thunderous clash. Now I lay beside this forgotten grave, under skies so wide and brave. Revenge was mine, but at a cost. In endless dreams her voice is lost. The desert keeps its secrets well, in silent sands where spirits dwell. A haunted tune the night wind sings, my heart bound to its broken strings.
Lost souls in the night, a lone train whistle moans under the pale moonlight. Ghost town shadows dance on walls of crumbling stone. A lone figure stands, his heart turned cold as bone. He made a deal with the devil's devil, deep beneath the sand, for a shot of vengeance in a cursed and barren land. Burning churches, forgotten graves, the echoes of his plea. Now he walks with ghosts, the price of being free. Dusty bar with a floor that told of sin. He lost his love to a gamble, her smile traded in. Promises like vapor in the desert's harsh embrace. Her laughter now just whispers, her touch a fading trace. He struck a deal with the devil's devil, heart black as coal, traded his soul for a chance to fill this hollow hole. Burning churches, silent deserts, where no righteous man shall tread. He walks alone, a spirit among the dead. Starlit void where silence makes its bed. He faced the truth within him, words unsaid. The devil laughed a cold laugh as he drew his final breath. There's no escape from vengeance, not even in death. There's a deal with the devil's devil that binds like iron chains. In the haunted hush of night, only sorrow remains. Burning memories, fading tracks, in lands that God forgot. He's the ghost of his own making, the outlaw that time caught.
Out in the dust where the old church lies burning, shadows of vultures circle and yearn. Whiskey bottle at my side, still half full, under the crescent moon's pale haunting light. Ghost town whispers from the lips of the wind, each gust a story, each silence a sin. There's blood on the revenge, stained deep as night. Hatred flows like the river wild. Lost loves echo in a coyote's cry. Out here where even the tough dreams die. Found her locket by the forgotten grave, the earth unsettled, spirits betrayed. 'Twas a cold steel night when I heard the train. Her memory mingled with the whistle's pain, driven to the brink by a lover's deceit. The heart seeks a vengeance no man can defeat. Blood on the revenge under red moonlight. Darkness holds what was once so bright. Lost loves echo in a coyote's cry. Out here where even strong men lie. In the silent desert I face my fear, his silhouette on the horizon drawing near. Words unspoken in the cool desert air, bullets whisper through stories we shared. Two men's fury like a storm's fierce rush, in this cursed land where the damned souls crush. Blood on the revenge, the deed finally done. Lying in the dust, no place to run. Lost loves echo in a coyote's mourn. Out here where hope and ghosts are born. Out here where my redemption is worn. In the blood on the revenge, forever sworn.
In the shadow of the Joshua tree, where the devil cast his stone, lies a town too cursed to name, where the winds forever moan.
Whiskey bottles line the streets like the soldiers falling cold, and every step on dusty earth is a story left untold. Oh, the gunpowder serenade plays a tune of lead and flame. Bitter echoes fill the night, whispering a forsaken name. In the heart of silent deserts, under skies that bleed and fade, lives the curse of every outlaw drowned in gunpowder serenade. Once a lover called my name in a time when trust was sworn. Now her ghost in moonlit lace through the weeping cactus torn. Betrayed by blood, by love, by gold. Beneath the noose the deal was made. A burning church, the cold farewell sealed by gunpowder serenade. Oh, the gunpowder serenade sings a love that can't return. Fires dance in empty eyes where the soul's too scorched to burn. Through the dust of forgotten graves where our sins at rest are laid, we're cursed to walk these lands alone with the gunpowder serenade. At the edge where darkness meets the dawn, the train whistles mournful sounds. Face to face with my own shadow on these cursed unholy grounds. The gun clicks in the silent night like the debts of sin repaid. One last dance in the devil's hold to the tune of gunpowder play. So let the gunpowder serenade close my eyes to the bleeding sun. May revenge or sweet release come from the barrel of my gun. In the whispers of the desert storm and the choices that I've made, I'll find my peace or damnation in the gunpowder serenade. In the shade of a ghost town under the cursed moon's eye, I walk past whiskey bottles lined like forgotten men. Dust whispers tales in the silence of the drive where the church once burning holds secrets it won't defend. Gone with the high sky where the lost souls fly, carving names in the bones of this land. Echoes of a train whistle bleeding through the night. In the heart of the desert I make my final stand. Her love was a mirage, a fleeting shadow on the sand. Promises as empty as the graves hidden from sight. Betrayed by a kiss, led astray by a treacherous hand. Now every star above us bears witness to my plight. Gone with the hollow sky reflection in a broken saloon glass. The echo of my heartbeat sinks with boots on wooden floors. The past is a shadow, future's a past. Tonight I'll settle scores as the hollow sky implores. With the hollow sky, this is where I'll lie, beneath the land that's soaked with my sins. No more train whistles, no more reasons why. As the desert claims me, my new life begins.
In the shadow of the Joshua tree, where the devil cast his stone, lies a town too cursed to name, where the winds forever moan. Whiskey bottles line the streets, like the soldiers falling cold, and every step on dusty earth is a story left untold. Oh, the gunpowder serenade plays a tune of lead and flame. Bitter echoes fill the night, whispering a forsaken name. In the heart of silent deserts, under skies that bleed and fade, lives the curse of every outlaw, drowning gunpowder serenade. Once a lover called my name, in a time when trust was sworn. Now her ghost in moonlit lays through the weeping cactus torn. Betrayed by blood, by love, by gold, beneath the noose a deal was made. A burning church, the cold farewell sealed by gunpowder serenade. Oh, the gunpowder serenade sings of love that can't return. Fires dance in empty eyes where the soul's too scorched to burn. Through the dust of forgotten graves where our sins at rest are laid, we're cursed to walk these lands alone with the gunpowder serenade. Darkness meets the dawn, the train whistles mournful sounds, face to face with my own shadow on these cursed unholy grounds. The gun clicks in the silent night like the debts of sin repaid. One last dance in the devil's hole to the tune of gunpowder played. So let the gunpowder serenade close my eyes to the bleeding sun. May revenge or sweet release come from the barrel of my gun. In the whispers of the desert storm and the choices that I've made, I'll find my peace or damnation in the gunpowder serenade. Out where the wind bites cold through canyon scars, past the ghost town where dreamers die beneath the stars. My boots kick up the tales of men whose luck ran dry. Lost souls echo round the gallows, they ain't yet learned to die. A dusty bottle whispers lies from the edge of a worn saloon. I pour the whiskey, feel the past under a blood-red moon. These boots have walked through forsaken lands, crossed the lines where the curse ascends, whisper secrets in the devil's ear, every step, every mile, driven by fear under the sky, so vast, so grand. I roam a shadow in no man's land. Heard the whistle of a train like a ghost, lonesome cry through the valley where my love's old promise lie. She was pure like dawn, her betrayal left me scorched earth. Found her whispers in a storm where our love had no worth. Her locket in my pocket, heart's picture torn and curled. In this silent desert I wander, a forgotten world. These boots have tread on broken dreams through burning churches and silent screams. Echoes of gunfire, a faded cheer, each ghostly bullet I shed no tear beneath the heavens, so stark, so bland. I walk alone, a cursed man. At the edge of an old forgotten grave, I meet my foe, bold and brave. Steel glints cold under the eye of the setting sun. 2 bullets loaded, but room for only one. The dust settles on the choices we make, revenge or redemption. What path to take? Now these boots stop at the crossroads stones where the wind through the mesquite moans. I've chosen the trail where the wild spirits dance. In the dust of the desert I found my chance under the stars, so silent, so grand. I lay my burdens in the cursed sand. A ballad for the souls who roam, and dusty boots far from home. Under a blood-red sky in Dead Man's Hollow, where whispers tell of the cursed and swallowed, old whiskey bottles lay, souls departed in this ghost town, broken, black-hearted. Wind howls through the chapel's burned remains, singing hymns of sorrow, shackles and chains. There's no mercy in the ghost town, only shadows thrive, where every man's a specter and the sins of the past survive. In the dust we wrote our treaties, in blood we broke them all. No mercy in the ghost town, just the devil's call. I loved a girl with eyes like stormy weather. In this godforsaken town we dreamt together, but love turned to ash in the blink of a gun. Her betrayal, a bullet that couldn't be outrun. By the old forgotten graves I swore her name. Vengeance the only keeper of my flame. There's no mercy in the ghost town, only shadows thrive. Every whisper in the wind, a reminder no one gets out alive. From the deceit we laid our fortunes, in betrayal we stand tall. No mercy in the ghost town, just the reaper's draw. At the train tracks and I face my foes, underneath the hanging tree the cold wind blows. A showdown at the break of dawn, just me and my regret. Gun smoke fills the silence of the depths we never met. There's no mercy in the ghost town, only echoes bleed. Every step I take is haunted by my heart's unyielding creed. In the dust I lay my memories, in the soil I'll bury my pain. No mercy in the ghost town, where even angels refrain. In the whispering sands I find my own. No mercy in the ghost town, forever alone. Down in Mulligan's Valley, where the wind moans through the pines, stood a gunslinger, whiskey-soaked, shadowed by his crimes. The dust beneath his footsteps mixed with blood from days before. An outlaw bound by vengeance, by lost love and folklore. Blood on the gunslinger, red as setting sun, haunted by the bullet holes and the deeds that he has done. Ghost town, silent whisper, where lost souls find their way. He rides alone, his heart's turned stone, along the cursed pathways. There's a tale they whisper softly about the love he left behind. A girl with eyes like summer skies, now just a ghost in mind. Betrayed by his own brother, over golden shallow graves. Now he tracks through lonesome valleys, shadowed by their brave. Blood on the gunslinger, echoes of the past. Each step forward takes him back to shadows that they cast. Burning church and trains, lone wail, his memories ensnared in the echoes of the gunfire and the crosses left unfair. In a dusty canyon where the truth came like the rain, faced his brother, guns drawn amidst the sorrow, amidst the pain. Two shots echoed under stormy skies so grim. One fell to silence, the other lives with him. Blood on the gunslinger, in the ground his brother lays.
blood moon's watchful eye. Desert breathes a cursed sigh. Whiskey bottles lay empty, tossed aside in ghost town dust. A midnight train moans a lonesome tune, echoes off the silent dunes. Through barred windows shadows flicker in rusted trust. Midnight train and smoke, worn tracks through lands unspoke. Whistles cut the thick night air, a song of despair, carrying souls too broke, riding past hopes they choke, bound by the secrets they bear in the cold desert flare. Once loved a girl with wildfire eyes, in a chapel under starlit skies. Promises made sealed with a kiss beneath the old oak shade. That love burned down like the church we found, ashes scattered on holy ground. Her betrayal a knife-sharp blade in shadows betrayed. Midnight train and smoke, tracks veiled by lies we spoke. Whistles mourn a love that's torn beneath the scorn. Hearts draped in sorrow's cloak, through cursed lands they poke, fleeing from a past reborn in the silent desert's mourn. In the hush of night, by the pale moonlight, I face my ghostly fears. Her whisper in the breeze, across the barren trees, brings a gunslinger's tears. Revenge a bitter quest at my weary chest, a badge of years worn thin. With each town I pass through, my resolve to pursue stirs the storm within. Midnight train and smoke, on this path forever yoked. Whistles cry my faded plea, through lands that won't let be. Each puff a vengeful stroke, neath the yoke of what she broke, riding toward my destiny, where spirits are set free.
In the dusk of serpent's prayer, where the devil cast his lot, the wind whispers secrets in a town God forgot. Whiskey bottles lay empty, unatoned skies are red. Every soul's a shadow in the land of the dead. Serpents coil on the steeple, the church burns down to Christ. Forgotten prayers falling on ghost town lies. The heart of the desert holds a bitter curse. Afraid shadows stretch long as justice fades away. I once loved a maiden with eyes like stormy dreams, in a place where silence drowned out the screams. Betrayed by a brother with a heart turned to stone. Now her whispers haunt the night in the winds that moan. Serpents coil on the steeple,
church burns down, it cries, the lonely spirits wailing under bloodshot skies. The heart of the desert knows my sorrowful claim. Shadows swallow sunsets, and with them my name. At the crossroads I stand, gun heavy in my hand. Echoes of the train over the forsaken land. His shadow meets mine under the cursed moon's glow. Two brothers lock eyes, reap the seeds once sown. Serpents coil on the steeple. The past in flames does lay. Ashes float to heaven, but my soul it stays. The heart of the desert, cold under starry expanse. In the shadows of serpent's prey, I had my last dance.
Riding through the devil's deal.
In the shadow of dusk, beneath the blood-red sky, I rode past a chapel where the crows do cry. Ghost town whispers through streets of despair. Empty bottles and dreams scattered everywhere. I'm riding through the devil's deal, haunted by the wheels, every turn and squeal. Packed with shadows in the silent sand, I ride alone, cursed, forsaken man. Once loved a girl with wildfire eyes. Beneath these cursed stars, she told her lies. In a gust of dust, she left without a trace. Only the echo of her steps, a vanishing embrace. I'm riding through the devil's deal. Every mile a reminder of the heart she'd steal. Whiskey numbs the soul, but not the pain. In every shadow, her memory remains. At the crossroads, the wind speaks her name. A spectral vision in a flickering flame. Gunpowder and guilt, my constant friends. Tonight this endless road might finally end. Still riding through the devil's cruel jest, each star above a witness to my quest. In the heart of the desert, I make my stand to break this curse or die by my own hand. In the heart of a town they forgot to name, the desert sun bleeds into rusty frames. Whiskey bottles lay scattered in the sand, echoes of laughter, a vanished band, a silenced church with its broken cross. Here ghosts dance to the tune of Lost. Ghost town and smoke under a blood-red sky, where the dreams of the damned refuse to die. Whispers float in the winds of despair, this cursed land stripped raw and bare. A spirit wanders with eyes like the storm, hunting the shadows of a love forlorn. Beneath the old oak, a forgotten grave, lies the heart of the girl he couldn't save. The train still whistles a lonesome cry over tracks where old sins lie. Ghost town and smoke under the haunted moon cradles the secrets of a man marooned. Each gust of wind a sigh of what's lost in this silent desert. Each soul pays the cost. He faces the phantom, his heart in drought. Forgive me, darling, his cracked voice pleads, but the wind just howls and the ghost town bleeds. Ghost town and smoke, where he'll forever roam. In the dust and the ashes he finds his home. A bottle of whiskey, his only friend, in a town too gone for amends. Ghost town and smoke, the curse he chose to keep, where love lies buried too deep.
In the shadow of the steeple, neath the moon's pale watchful eyes, the preacher dances slowly where the ghost town secret lies. Whiskey on his breath and a revolver in his hand, he waltzes through the ruins of this cursed and barren land.
Oh, the preacher's secret waltz spins a tale of darkened hearts. Through dust storms and forgotten graves, his haunted past imparts. He dances with his demons beneath the old gallows tree. A waltz of sweet vengeance in the silence of the breeze.
Once loved a maiden fair, with eyes like stormy skies, but betrayal's bitter wind left nothing but her cries. In the chapel of the forsaken, where their vows were meant to bind, she vanished into night, leaving whispered ghost notes behind.
The preacher's secret waltz, a melody of despair. With each step he's reminded of a love that's no longer there. Round he goes by the burning church, where their dreams turned into ash. His heart beats like a train whistle, quick and brash. Underneath the starlit void, he faces what he's wrought. The gun still warm, the whiskey gone, entangled in his thoughts. A specter in the moonlight, her voice a soft reproach, reveals the bloodstained truth beneath his tarnished brooch. So the preacher's secret waltz is a
eyes as he turns the other cheek. In the silence of the desert, where the old secrets dwell, the preacher finds his peace at last, a quiet farewell. In the town where shadows stretch, the sun paints all in black. An old saloon stands bending beneath the sky so densely packed. Dust swirls like the memories that haunt the streets at night. Whiskey bottles lay bearing tales of every desperate fight. Under the black sun, where our sins lie bare, echoes of gunshots hang still in the air. Revenge, a dark whisper, drifts over the lands where love and betrayal slipped right through my hands. She was the fire in a town so cold and spent, her grace a church's bell that rang through my descent. But love, it turned to ashes in a tale too oft retold. She left with a stranger, his pockets lined with my gold. Under the black sun, where vows break like bread, whispers of what was circle round my head. Her ghost in every shadow, her scent in the wind's wail. In the heart of the desert, my redemption trail. By the forgotten graves I knelt, swore to the stars above, the black sun won't set till I reclaim the lost love. But as a train whistles mourn, a truth did I confront. In the echoes of the burning church, I bore all the brunt. Under the black sun, I faced my own demise. The land of silent deserts keeps no alibi. On this cursed ground I lay my revenge to rest. Under the black sun, I confess, I confess. Out in the howling silent sands, with whiskey in my shaking hands, the ghost towns wail their lonesome sins as I ride through the desert wind. Dust storms swirl her churches burn, where love was lost and never returned. The train whistles more like an old best friend, Echoes follow through the desert wind. Oh, the desert wind, it knows my name. Whispers secrets, old tales of shame. Every gust a reminder of what could have been. I ride along with the desert wind. Under the black velvet sky stars dim, recall the night betrayal did begin. She vanished like smoke on a cursed land's whim, her laughter lost to the desert wind. Found her locket near a forgotten grave, promises whispered too faint to say. A silver bullet, a heart to mend. Revenge calls cold in the desert wind.